If you know the name of this bush, put it in the comments. I want to buy another one. This one's dying, and I would like to put, the hummingbirds really like it. I would like to put it and some in the tree line. I can plant it from seeds. I can put seeds in there so it won't be expensive. And if it doesn't work out, I don't lose much. Okay, now these are, well, of course that's bee balm. Creeping Charlie, I'm trying to get that out. I'm working on that. Hosta, not blooming yet, of course. This one is, I got this from down the road at the farm stand, the Amish farm stand. I don't know. I guess it's a bush lily. Proven winter endless illumination bush lily. Isn't that nice? And it's got some little white flowers in there too. I don't know what the white flowers are. But I do have to deadhead them. You see all that? That's my succulent. Grass, looks like decorative grass just growing in there. And it is decorative if you think it is. The Amish, that is not from the regular Amish that we usually buy. The regular Amish moved to New York. Another Amish person, I heard it was a relative of theirs, bought the house, bought the property. I don't know if they're going to continue the produce or the nursery. But in the meantime, another nursery person that's down the road from them, the ones that used to live there, they ran the nursery, is using that nursery currently for the overflow that he can't fit into his own nursery. So it's still an Amish person, it's just not the same Amish person, and I don't know. Hopefully they'll still use that as a nursery and produce stand, because I am not going to have any vegetables this year. Or ever again. Except bees. And I think these are lemon balm, I think. So I need a produce stand. And we need a nursery. It smells like something. We need a nursery around here that's affordable. We have Bean Creek Nursery, but it's so expensive. I bought my friend a Lenten rose for her Mayday basket. It was like $24, $26. One plant. That is an iris. Iris. Look at my little bee. It's growing. It's growing in a non-watered area. So hopefully it'll stay that way until it produces. I'm cleaning all this up too. I think that's decorative grass right there. That's a decorative little kitty. Now let's go over here. This is the third time I'm trying to do this. Twice my battery died. My battery died first on my tablet, and then I was using this phone, and that battery died, so I had to put the other battery in that was already charged. Gotta clean this up too. The maples are always growing in there. And then we got them Japanese lantern thingies that crawl up there. See, this I thought was like marjoram or something, but I'm not smelling it. Well, maybe a little. There's I don't know, I'm thinking that might be a sunflower seed, because the sunflower feeder's right there. So there might be a sunflower. Surprised there's not more down here. But yeah, this has got to all be cleaned up. These are some kind of onion plant. When I dug it, I thought it was just regular grass. So when I dug it up, there were little bulbs on the bottom, and they smelled like onions, alliums. And so I planted some over here. Sure. Got to cut down these trees that are growing in the... I think I'm going to keep the fence up so I can put some berry bushes up against there and it can grow up against there. I want it to be something that's not going to have to take a lot of water right off the bat, because I am not loving water out here. Again, these kind of look like decorative grasses. Or some allium or something. But, okay. Planted something here last year. Don't know if that's it coming back, but that's what flagged there. Planted something. That's the allium that I transferred from the other spot. Thistle thing, prickly thing. These are all thistles, of course. Whoa. And thistle, thistle, thistle. There is my great plant. I planted it this year. So I'm going to have to find out how to fertilize that. Iris that hasn't bloomed. These irises are so nice. These irises I've been showing you. See them? I think these are PCH bulbs. Back when PCH did direct mailers. Now they just started selling merchandise again. Just right, not, you know, not advertising merchandise, but just like regular merchandise. Shoes and whatever again. I guess it's part of the restructuring because they filed chapter. Let me see. There's a hosta. I'm hoping these hostas take over because this is just a mess back here. But there's a hosta there. There's another hosta. It's a mess. It's a mess back here. I'm trying to get stuff in here. Just kind of nice and take over all these prickly things. Whatever that is, I hope it's a disease. Let me see if I can... Some black spots on there somewhere. Let's see if you... Oh, yeah, right there. Hopefully that takes over and kills them all. But these are the best irises over here. I can't do this live because the plants or the Wi-Fi won't reach. Do that. Isn't that really nice? See, this is a good deal. Wherever I got these, it's a good deal. Look at it. Look at that nice bright yellow. Look at that. And they're so prolific. Really quickly. Does anybody know what these... This is definitely not a rhubarb. These are them fake rhubarb plants. What are they called? Does anybody know? It seems like everything you want has a fake something equivalent to it. Like there's fake catnip. I've heard of fake other stuff. There's the little chickies. There's the little chickies. The little chickies. Maybe she's going to bed now. Oh, look at her. Look at her over in the corner again with the little baby. She's on the fake egg. I don't know why she keeps doing that. Now I got my little kitty cat over here. I'm going to lock them up. I'm not going to get the other hen right now because I don't want to put this video down. Little chickies. They're cute. Oh, they're cute. They're so cute. I gotta give them powder. The DE. Now this I found under the back porch. Something clearly got up on my shepherd's hook and took away the, what do you call it, the suet cake. And okay, you know what? I might get her. I think I will get her so I don't forget. I'm menopausal, and so if I don't get it now, I will forget. I found this glass, sparkling water. Look at that nice blue glass. I think I'll tumble that. Found that in the ditch. And clock, look what time it is. It's in the PM. And make sure that clock is right. Sorry about the jiggly. Can you read that? Sorry. Sorry, everybody. It's not exciting right now. It's a little bit off. About 15 minutes off. So I'll have to fix that. And here's her little habitat. Little chick batat. And I will set it down. You can look off into the distance. And it doesn't come in because it's blurry. Oh, there it's coming in. Okay, I'm going to get my little chicken and her chicken. She's going to yap. She knows what's coming. There we go. Where's her little chicken? There she is. There she is. Oh, there she is. Oh, yeah. Look at the little chickie. Look at the camera, little chickie. Isn't she cute? She's so cute. She's so cute. She's a little cutie. She's so cute. She's a single little chickie. She's an only child. She seems to be okay like that. Gotta wash my hands. There's a not only child. They've been killing a lot of mice. This morning it was like I came out of the house and it was like 3. Oh, she's playing with the fake egg. It was about 3. I don't know what she's doing. 3 dead mice, and then later I looked and I found one of the cats. Now I'm putting them like this on top of the other so they're safe. How do y'all protect your broody hen? How do you just all protect your chickens? Because I can't really tell with some of y'all with your videos. Like, how do you keep the predators out? Because there's my 4 over there, or 3. I gotta get the egg. They always steal the egg that the other hen. I have 1 hen laying eggs right now. All the rest are either broody or have chicks. Let's see. They're mad at me. Yep, see that one? I dated. Look at her. I think she's got a tick on her by her mouth, so I'm gonna have to catch her. Doesn't it look like she has a tick by her mouth? She wants birds. She got a tick on both sides of her mouth, it looks like. See that? No, I don't know if you can tell. Seems like that would hurt on that wire. See, I don't know if there's a bird in there or if that's a mouse, but there is. It looks like something did make a home in there on the one side. But here, look at. Oh wait, is that another one that's mine? I think they got 2 that are mine. They got 2 eggs with nothing on them. Okay, so that must have been mine. Both of them. Is that hen laying 2 eggs? What's going on here? Okay, so. Okay, this one has a date on it. You see that? I don't know why it's blurry. Maybe the screen needs to be cleaned, but anyways, May 11th. Well, they do have, let me see. Let's see, I might have to put another, well, no I'm not. They got 2 eggs, that's enough. I'm not going to put another one under there. We're going to have to fight over each other. They might have broken the other egg. So, let me see. I'm trying to see if either one of these looks like they got. Let's see what else we can look at over here. It's going to be a long one. I'm going to try and make my Sojourner Truth video tomorrow, Thursday, the 21st. So it'll be, and schedule it for Monday. I'm sorry I've been behind. I accidentally deleted one of them, apparently, part 2. And so I re-uploaded that. Luckily I saved it on one of my devices, 1 or 2 of my devices. That's why I like having more than one device record it. If it fails on one, I have it on the other. Also, if I notice it, no matter where I'm at, if I'm at the coffee house or if I'm at home or wherever I'm at, it's likely I'll have it on that device and I can just upload it instead of having to try to remember to upload it later. Which, you know, menopausally speaking, it's not going to happen. Oh, you know what? I had a sage plant over there. You know what? I'm going to go back and look over there and see if my sage plant, because I think this is a sage too. Maybe not. I don't. Doesn't seem to smell. It's a something. It's a something plant. Its leaves look sagey, doesn't it? See them leaves? Doesn't smell like sage, and I don't remember seeing sage over here. I wonder if something took off with it. I don't know what would want a sage plant, but oh, there's a deer. You can see the deer. Doo-doo-doo, there's the deer. Doo-doo-doo. What are they doing? Spying on me. Oh, I think something took the sage plant. There's Fleshy Poo. Oh, no, there's a sage plant because it's buried in there. That's definitely sage. That other one is definitely not sage because that little one smells very good, like sage. Got to get these little things out because you let them go even a few weeks, they'll be too hard to pull out. These maples here. That one's going to have to, yep, see, that one's going to have to be dug out. And that one's definitely going to have to be dug out right there. Got these little ones over here. I've been thinking about just letting this just be grass and just have mow it or weed whack it down instead of having to weed it. If I could find something that would just take over, like if this grass would just take over the whole spot instead of just over there, or these alliums, whatever they are. You just take out the whole thing instead of just over there. But sage does very well. If you can find a good place for it, it'll do very well and take over. I saw it take over at the local restaurant, Rumors. It looks really nice. And I'm hoping that it won't be too shady over there for that sage, because maybe that'll work. Because I just don't want to have to weed it. See, now I can't go down there because the deer's down there. Okay, well, we won't go down there. That's Taylor yapping. She's a yapper. She doesn't want me to pet her, or she didn't want me to pick her up, and she didn't really want me to pet her either. But she'll hang out and be like underfoot. Did I show you that? I did, because you saw the lemon palms too. Look at the red on her back. Isn't that neat? Little spots. Both of them got funny tails. They're siblings, Bobcat Barker and Taylor Swift. And Bobcat has a tail that kind of folds up on his back. And Taylor has like a little question mark tail. Like her little end question marks. Oh. Let me see if I can show you this. I just saw it today. I was wondering if this was going to happen, but it's been either too cold or too rainy or too windy to be sitting out, bringing my table outside and sitting out on the porch. So I wasn't able to see it this year. Let me see. I hate that. It's so hard trying to get this on the camera. Okay, so there's the lines. Let me see if I can. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you. Up there, is that it? I don't think that's it. No, it's not it. There's an oriole nest up there. It's hard to see. Oh, goodness. Is that it? There's the old oriole nest right next to, I'm trying to find the lines, the wires. Well, maybe one day I'll be able to get it. Maybe that's it right there. No, I don't think that's it. But anyways, it's up there. The oriole built its nest. It's about 5 feet from the old nest. Up there in that tree. And I think the mother's sitting up there right now. I think that's George. Okay, so back over here. I don't know how I got sidetracked. Something looks like a wren. The way it's building a nest, it seems like it might be a wren. Hopefully it's still coming back. I've been bugging it today. In this new birdhouse I bought just a few weeks ago. And there's coral bells. I think that I planted last year. This one is a something I don't remember. There's columbine. There's columbine. There's another little thingy. I don't leave the thingies in anymore. Oh, it smells like something. It's a smelly herby plant. I think that's a bleeding heart. That one's dead. It already did its thing. I say that and then I see a little tag in here. See, I don't typically, that's because I planted this year. This is a flowering kale. It's the first time I'll ever have had a flowering kale. And I'm hoping it will do well. There's another flowering kale. Another, so that means there's one more. Hopefully it didn't die. Pansies. whatever that is. That's a something. And these are naturally, what are them, dells or something? I don't know. Let's see if the flowering kale's over here. Oh, you know what? There it is. Something mowed on it. I guess I'll have to put some spice on there. The pepper seems to be doing well with keeping, for the most part. There's been a couple instances where it has not worked. There's a something, looks like a something. It's got these little seedy things on there. Yeah. I don't know if you can see that my glasses are not on. Invasive plant. Yeah, I think the female oriole is up in that nest, laying on the eggs. Because I don't see much action coming and going from there. So it's probably just the male coming occasionally and feeding the female. Or maybe the female does go out. I don't know. Maybe they do go out. Look I got something over there, maybe irises, and they are completely shaded. But they're growing in there. See, this all grew out. This wasn't like this when we moved in here. They must have trimmed it back occasionally. That's one of my long pine trees that I planted several years ago. And I think this is a Japanese lantern, or Chinese lantern things. It's pretty culturally stupid of me to not know if it's Chinese lantern or Japanese lanterns. I would like to know what these plants are, these bushes. They got the little pink or purple. I might need to clean this lens, because this doesn't seem to be coming in very well. See them little flowery thingies? Let me see. I'm going to try to like that. Might be on the wrong lighting setting. Yeah, again, I would like somebody to tell me what I could plant. This is my wildflower garden. If you could tell me what to plant in here so I'd have some color. It's May. Late May. I want something that has, I want this to have color the whole summer and spring and fall. But right now, I don't know what's blooming, and I want it to be a perennial. I don't want to have to keep digging stuff up. This is my cat. I think that one's George. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Them little yellow flowers. Oh, you know what? Them might be the ones that I planted. Let me see if I can tell from here. Again, I think I have the wrong lighting on. You know what? I think them are the ones that I planted. They look like it. But I thought I planted them all along here, along the edge of the tree line. They should be. If I can get in here without clobbering myself. Okay, George, you have got to move. Poison ivy. Poison ivy.